My next guest has made quite a career for himself by being a part of TV's hottest love triangles, from Team Noel and Felicity, and now to Team Jake in the insanely popular Scandal. He just can't stop making us choose sides. Please welcome Scott Foley.
Wow. That might be... Why have I never been here before?
I know, exactly. We're going to need to get a fire hose and spray these people. They're crazy.
That might be the best reception I've ever received.
Well,
thank you, guys.
I mean, look at you. I can't help it.
I kind of want to do it again. I want to start...
Exactly. Yeah, he's handsome. Okay, composure. You're great on Scandal.
Oh,
You're
thank you so
fantastic
much.
on Scandal.
Thank you for
It's a
saying
great show. People love it. The big debate has always been, which one will Olivia pick? Is it Jake or is it President Fitz? The two teams. How many Team Fitz fans have it out for you?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them have it out for
Yeah.
me. No, look, it's sort of the fabric of the show, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she's this fantastic fixture, this fantastic, attractive, intelligent woman that we were both sort of pining for. And people have camps. People have chosen either Fitz or Jake. And the Fitz people, yes, Jake. And the Fitz camp.
They're crazy.
They're very vocal, you know, and social media is it's a beautiful beast.
Yeah. So what will they say about you?
Well, you know, it's I don't mind what they say about Jake,
yes,
right?
That's what I mean.
But people people can get personal.
Really?
You guys know? Oh my goodness! When they start, you know, Scott Foley needs to lose his job. I got 3 kids, people. You know, like I got bills to pay.
That speaks to how well you play that character, that they believe Jake is real.
Yeah, I wish I could look at it like that. I just take it as death threats.
Exactly. But what I find so interesting is you're really on Team Fitz. You're not even on your own team.
I am, and look, I'm a huge Tony Goldwyn fan.
Oh, who isn't?
He is
He's
the most
great.
handsome, sweetest, nicest, most intelligent man. And that hair.
Yeah, he's got
it's
the
hard
hair.
to beat that hair. But you know, there's something about this destined love that they have that I am. Maybe I'm a romantic at heart, but I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys are both wandering around with your shirts off all the time, and you're courting Kerry Washington. There's got to be some rivalry.
Oh,
There's
God.
got to, yeah.
That's a lot of nipple right there. That's a lot of nipple.
Yeah, when you show it, it's fine.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. He's got 10 years on me. Look at his six-pack.
No, I know.
How does he do that?
But you look great, too.
Like-
Is there any rivalry between the two of you?
What? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, not a big one, right? It's all in jest. Tony's one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
But there are times when I'll be talking to Tony and he'll pick up a donut and eat it. And I'm thinking, well, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you eat a donut and then take your shirt off? But we get along so well that it's all in fun.
Yeah, I know that you don't know what's going to happen until you sit down and read the script with everybody else.
Yeah.
And everybody's in the dark. Has there ever been a moment that's really shocked you and everyone else?
Well, there have been a bunch of moments.
Yeah.
You know, this show is I feel like every episode is a shocker,
Yeah.
but we are, you know, as you guys are huge fans of the show, and we don't know, you know, everyone gets to watch it on TV. We have our equivalent is the table read. So we all flip the pages at the same time. We read it out loud. And I think for me, you know, there's a bunch of shockers, but for me, the biggest one was at the end of season 2. You guys remember this when Olivia got into the limousine with Rowan and she said, "Dad?" And we were all like, "What? He's her dad? Oh my God." It was crazy.
What about when you had to kill off one of the characters?
That was a big one, too.
That's hard when
yeah,
you see
know,
that.
the table reads, I had to kill off a character named James, played by Dan Bukatinsky, who is just a doll. You guys still hate me for that? Sorry. Trust me, I heard about that on social media. Yeah, you know, that's... The emotions run the gamut, because when the show is exciting and thrilling, we stand up and clap and cheer, but when something like that happens, you can hear a pin drop, and there are tears in the room, and we, you know, we miss those family members, because everybody is.
Because you realize, I mean, that means that person is off the show, which is, that's a hard thing.
Yeah, and we get together to watch the show on weekends and before everybody sees it so we can tweet, and knowing that they're not going to be there, it's like it's a death in the family.
Yeah, I heard that the biggest fan of this show may be your wife, Marika.
Marika is a huge fan of this show.
And she will not run lines with you. She did for other things, but with you on this show, she doesn't want to know anything.
She doesn't want any spoilers, and it makes my job so much harder because we have these huge monologues, these really intense scenes, and every other show I've ever been on, she'll run lines with me, she'll be in the bathroom, say, read this, and it'll be great, and I know what I'm doing, but she refuses to do it.
Well, so wait, you go and say, Marika, honey, I really need some help. This is a difficult scene.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Well, there's no one else in the house I can do it with. I actually have to record my lines into my iPhone and listen to them back because no one will read them with me. I know, poor Scott.
That's wrong.
Oh, poor Scott.
That's wrong.
It is wrong.
And to add insult to injury, based on her phone, she's Team Fitz. Yes, if you see the phone cover, can we show it? Yes.
Yeah.
Clearly, she isn't even on your side. Yeah. I mean, that's vicious.
You know, it's okay. Tony's a good friend of mine, so it's okay for me to be Team Fitz, but wife, gotta support me.
Exactly. What is the matter with her?
I took that picture. We were sitting on our couch watching Scandal. Not cool.
You have been stuck in these love triangles before, most notably with Felicity when you were on Team Noel.
Yes.
And you're versing Team Ben.
Yes.
And you guys recently reunited for the first time, I think, in 14 years?
Yeah, you know.
For Entertainment Weekly
That's
cover.
exactly right. Look at that.
Wow. You look the same.
I wish we looked the same. Kerry Russell and I'd seen Scott Speedman in the year since we finished the show, but Kerry and I hadn't seen each other since the last day of filming 14 years ago. Wow. So we got together and we...
Was it just like, could you pick up right where you left off?
fell right back into it, except we had new things to talk about, kids and jobs. It was really exciting.
What do you remember most about that time? You were in your 20s, right, when you shot Felicity?
I was in my 20s when I shot Felicity, and I remember it being such a great time. It was before social media, but I remember how passionate the fans were about that show, and it's haven't had that replicated until now with Scandal. It's great.
Well, to have it fall in your lap twice is, yes, I'm not good with you, honey.
You know what I mean?
But you deserve it.